Hello, this is Carrie with Cookbook Divas. It is a snowy day here in Eastern Washington, so I thought it's the perfect day to stay in, drink some very scorching hot tea, and look at some cookbooks. I wanted to let you know that today we are on Amazon Live, where you can click below in the shopping carousel or on the side of me if you're looking on the phone in order to... Oh, hi, Abigail. Thank you for the follow. In order to shop for the cookbooks, but I'm going to give you brief previews of all of them. I haven't necessarily cooked or baked out of some of these, and I just got Tava, so I've only looked through it once, and it's amazing. This is our featured cookbook of the day. We're going to look through all of them. Feel free to ask questions. Let me just jump onto my Amazon window. Be sure I can see comments over there. Welcome to Cookbook Divas. Okay. I warmed up for this a little bit, so I'm good to go. I may be a little over caffeinated. So I have a combination of cookbooks that I have purchased, cookbooks that publishers have sent me, and some library cookbooks. I can't have too many cookbooks in the house, and I actually have a couple that are due back at the library today or tomorrow, but we just had a massive snowstorm, got 7 inches of snow, and so our local small town librarian is forgiving me for being like a day late. So let's get started talking about my equipment really quick for the benefit of Amazon Live viewers. I'm using a Logitech Blue Yeti microphone. It's right here. I have it shielded with a little sound absorber because my dogs kind of make noise in the background. Hopefully no one rings my doorbell. I linked to the pink one when I bought this microphone back in 2014, and it's still working great, by the way. I didn't know it came in pink, or I would have bought the pink one. Pink one is 16% off today. It's $109. It's a podcasting and video casting and vlogging microphone. I'm very happy with it. The one thing I don't like is the cord is kind of short. Oh well. My camera is a Logitech Brio 4K. Although we're streaming in 720 here on Amazon Live. Over on YouTube, we are streaming in probably 1080p, but not 4K. 4K is a little bit rough on my computer when I'm live streaming. We're going to be looking through about 15 cookbooks today. Hey, Shona, I'm glad you could join us. She's over on Amazon Live. Shona, I don't think you were watching when I looked through this Tava cookbook last time. I got it a couple days ago. It is mind-blowingly cool. I can't wait to bake stuff out of it. On Amazon, it's 10% off today, $37.80 for those of you that still like physical cookbooks. I like to hold them and leaf through them. The Kindle version is, of course, less money. So Tava, let me get my reading glasses ready, is Eastern European baking and desserts from Romania and beyond. There's a lot of Romanian, Transylvania, Eastern Europe recipes in here, plus info. It's kind of like a travel log too, because you learn and you see, well, that's beautiful food pictures. You also see the countryside, what the land looks like, etc. This is an amazing cookbook. I'm going to flip through a couple times and then we'll go through slower. Wow. I want to tell you what the table of contents says. Look how incredible this is. I can't wait to get baking. This is the perfect cookbook to come out right now during the holiday baking season. There's so many treasures inside. I have a feeling this is the cookbook I'm going to be baking out of this holiday season. I thought it was going to be a bake for all seasons, which I also enjoy. And let me know if you want me to look through this one later. It's not part of my plan. Shona says, ooh, it looks interesting. Yes, this is Tava. So I'm going to open it up. Oh, love the beautiful front page. It's by Irina Georgescu. Hope I said that right. That looks like melting cheese. That looks like a square flatbread. Yum. Photography by Matt Russell. The publisher is Hardy Grant. They do a lot of UK and Australian cookbooks. Table of contents, biscuits and cookies, strudels and pastry, crepes, dumplings, noodles, and grains. Donuts and fritters. That would be the most dangerous chapter for me. I love donuts. Homemade cakes. See, I can take it or leave it. If you put cake in front of me at a party, I'll eat it. Sure, yum. But I crave donuts. Layer cakes, a nostalgic patisserie treats. Gluten or dairy-free, an entire chapter for the vegans and the gluten-free friends among us. And then chapter 10, sweet snacks and gifts. So here's our author. And then the beginning of the book, of course, like all international cookbooks, talks about the pantry items, but you're also learning a lot about Romania and the Eastern European countries that she's talking about. She spends a lot of time in this cookbook talking about Transylvania, which I need to stop thinking about Dracula anytime I hear Transylvania. It's an entire part of the country, is an entire region. They have a lot more going on besides Bran Castle. So the biscuits and cookies chapter starts off beautifully. I love that they've decorated the pages and they have a little circle around the page number. It just makes it extra fancy. Cookies studded with golden raisins. And don't forget to say hello to the people watching over on YouTube and on Facebook. If you want to click through these links, you're going to have to come over to Amazon Live, but feel free to keep watching on Facebook and YouTube. You just won't have access to the clickable links. That's okay. You can always rewatch my show on Amazon Live. The address is down here. And you'll see that even if you pause the video and I'm not talking, you can still click on the links. Rose petal jam crescents. I don't like the flavor of roses. I'm going to try and find you some really good. See, we're learning about Transylvania and some of their food traditions. Beautiful photography. I love these flour cookies. Soft honey gingerbread cookies. How cute is that? Chapter 2, pies. Ooh. See, I would have thought that was a focaccia with grapes if I hadn't seen that. Apple and walnut pie, perfect for autumn. I would serve that around Christmas time, maybe not on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, because I want something a little more special. But who wouldn't eat that? Okay, here's something I've never heard of. Moldavian layered pie with hemp cream. And curd cheese and golden raisin pie. Transylvanian griddle breads with cheese and honey. This could be my breakfast every day. Ooh, Feel free to jump into the chat. Let us know what you think of this cookbook. Transylvanian Saxons. So we're getting a little history lesson too. I am definitely looking forward to sitting down and reading this. Saxon plum pie. So my plum trees did not bear much fruit this year. On the one hand, that means we don't have to go pick it up to prevent bears from coming into my yard. But on the other hand, I wanted to eat plums and cook with them. So I better jump ahead to the next chapter. And I believe I am in yeasted. And I see something that looks like a bundt cake. That would be very festive for the holidays. Romanian festive bread with excuse me. This book wanted to jump out of my hands. With walnuts and raisins. And I definitely need to see a massage therapist because I'm holding so many heavy books in my left hand and turning pages in my right that I'm hurting my back. It's a, what do you call it? A workplace injury. Folded curd cheese pies. I have never heard of such a thing and I'm so intrigued. Really cool. So FYI, I'm going to be doing a show later today, maybe soon if I don't take a nap. Problem is I took a nap yesterday at this time. And so now my body's like, don't we nap at 2 o'clock every day? I'm like, no. I'm going to be doing a show later on Christmas books, festive Christmas reads for adults and children both. I have a bunch of women's Christmas romance type books. I don't normally read romances, but at Christmas I do. And kids books, I'll be looking through that. So be sure to click follow so you're notified when I go live next. Little Saints Moldavian saffron buns. The photography is stunning. Orange Google Huff with cranberries is what I thought a bundt cake was. Google Huff is a funny word. It makes me giggle. Golden dumplings with ginger sauce. Now I better get to the next chapter because we have a bunch more cookbooks to look through. Let me know if you have any questions about this one. She's making a Transylvanian cherry strudel. No picture though. Vanilla and egg liqueur slice. I need to see a picture of that or I'm not going to be able to make it. Lemon verbena kataif with honey cream. Did I say that right? Kataif? Kataif. I don't know. I'll have to look that up. Armenian baklava with pomegranate syrup. That's interesting that they call it baklava instead of baklava. Regional pronunciation differences. A Linzer tart with blackcurrant jam. Oh, I love blackcurrants. Wow. Those of you just joining us, we are looking through Tava, my newest cookbook. I bought it because I could not talk the publisher into sending it to me for free, and I just had to have it. Vanilla cream horns with strawberries. Those are so cute. I hope mine would turn out as nice as that. I wonder how you form the horns. I'm sure they're going to tell me that. Here's a noodle pudding with curd cheese. We must be in the noodles chapter. I started skipping ahead. Noodles with poppy seeds. That's an interesting combo I wouldn't have thought of doing. This is why I love cookbooks. Great ideas. Simmered curd cheese and semolina dumplings with bilberry jam. I don't know where to get bilberries. Crepes with toffee apple and rosemary sauce. Donuts and fritters chapter. Okay, this is danger. Oh, look how good they look. Okay. Quick donuts with cinnamon sugar. Pastry fritters with rosewater syrup. Donuts with zesty curd cheese. These are Magyars in Transylvania. It's information about an ethnic group and some Transylvanian woods. Hungarian fried breads with stewed plums and sour cream. Yum. I wonder where I could get some plums right now because our grocery store doesn't have it. Homemade cakes chapter. Saxon rhubarb cake, great for spring. Hazelnut and prune bars. Apple and caraway loaf cake. That would be great with coffee, wouldn't it? Cherry and basil sour cream cake. I noticed they put cherries and sour cream together a lot. This is my kind of country, I gotta say. Walnut cake with sour chantilly cream and drunken cherries. Okay, I'm moving there. This is my kind of food. Love it. Mini savarin cakes with elderflower syrup and summer berries. Cute. I'm going to jump ahead because we can't look at the whole book. Vanilla mocha cake with bitter walnuts. I see they're pairing it with wine. Baked quince with honey and herbs. Sweet cornmeal cake. What's better than cornbread? Corn cake. And here's a chocolate mousse with orange marmalade. Sweet snacks and gifts is the last chapter. Jewish cookies with plum butter. Hamantaschen. So that is a fantastic cookbook. I hope you enjoyed this look through of Tava. I am so glad I own this. And I wanted to mention the cover is embossed and it feels really good when I sit here hugging the book and touching it. All right, let's put this one down. I better come up with a semblance of order. Next in my carousel, we talked about the Blue Yeti and my camera. I am so impressed by this noodle worship book, and it's torturing me because I am in the middle of nowhere in a small town with no Asian restaurants at all. We have lots of Mexican restaurants, lots of American, lots of pizza. That's it. Okay, where did I put it? Oh, I put it on the very bottom of the stack. Well, maybe we shouldn't look at that one right now because that's going to be an avalanche. Let me mention my campfire mug. It says Merry and Bright. It's by Sweetwater Decor. It's galvanized steel, so it keeps hot drinks hot longer, and I'm actually burning my fingertips, so don't give this to a kid unless they're wearing mittens. It's meant to be used outside by the campfire or bonfire. Keeps your hot drinks hot longer, or in summer, it keeps your cold water cold longer, but it cannot go in the microwave, so you have to drink your hot beverage all at once. Don't let it get cold, and you can't put it in the dishwasher because that cute motto will come off. It is $15 here on Amazon Live. Let's see if I can grab. That's also on the bottom. I'm going to have to go backwards on my carousel. All right. Brand new Brothers Grimm cookbook. It's by the same author, Robert Tousley Anderson, as the Elven cookbook. These both came out fairly recently. I couldn't resist. I always have to have these pop culture literary cookbooks. Now, what I want to mention, this is recipes inspired by fairy tales. There's not a lot of photographs, so I always whine about that. But when there are photographs, they're fantastic. The food doesn't always make sense with what, like, a lot of the Grimm's tales came from the Black Forest region of Germany. The recipes aren't necessarily seasonal or the food the Germans at the time the tales were told would have been eating. And they're not always themed after the, Snow White, Doesn't have a boar's heart pie, whatever. But it's a really fun cookbook. I do like it. And if you know someone that likes fairy tales, they're going to get a kick out of it. Recipes inspired by fairy tales. The chapters are Once Upon a Time, Bread and Butter, Crumbs and Nibbles, The Magic Cooking Pot, In a Single Gulp, and Happily Ever Afters. Let's jump ahead. Little Red Cap's Oven Baked Sausage Brunch. And then they have a quote from the story up here. How many it serves, prep time and cook time total, ingredients and recipes. And then this part talks, he actually is matching the food to the fairy tale. Did I speak too soon? Let me see what he says about this one. I may have spoken wrong, and I'm happy to correct myself. Sausages turn up rather unexpectedly in the second part of the Grimm's version of Little Red Riding Hood, Little Red Cap. The girl and her grandmother encounter a second wolf, blah, blah, blah. And at the old lady's bidding, Little Red Cap pours sausage water into a big stone, and the wolf can't resist the fragrant scent of meat and climbs in and slips and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so there is a theme to this. Here's the eggs page, creamy scrambled eggs with chives. They're talking about eggs in fairy tales. Okay, next time I describe this book, I got to get it right. Sorry about that. Poached eggs and spinach. Inspired, talking about hollandaise sauce. And quoting the feather bird, Grimm's fairy tale. Dutch baby pancake, pancakes in fairy tales. You might remember the gingerbread man story in Hansel and Gretel. Mushroom and herb pancakes. With a quote from the wolf and the fox. I'm going to start jumping ahead. Let's just flip through so you can see some of the photos. Otherwise, we'll be here all day. So that is the Brothers Grimm cookbook with recipes definitely inspired by the fairy tale stories found within. On Amazon today, it is 16% off. It's $16.80. Let's look through the Elven cookbook next because it's by the same author. And it also has a literary theme, which I love. Okay, Grimm's Fairy Tales. I know I put you in my carousel. Aha! This one is $19.99 on Amazon today. Recipes inspired by the elves of Tolkien. Let's do a quick flip through, and then I'll talk about the chapters. And I wonder if we'll have a Hobbit second breakfast, because this book is about elves, not necessarily hobbits. Let's find out. Elven cookbook chapters. Breakfast dishes. Light meals, main dishes, feasting and sharing, desserts and sweet things, and then drinks. Okay, let me pick out a couple recipes we want to chat about. Baron's Vegan Scramble. Bilbo's Rivendell Breakfast. I don't know how to say that character's name. A Woodhall Apple Cake. That would be great with coffee. Ooh, some muffins. Not sure who those are by. A Gondolin Rose Petal Jelly. Radagast Homemade Oat Milk. Radagast is quite a character. I have to hand it to him. What an interesting person. I'm going to skip ahead. I'm in the light meals. Silver Lode Smoked Trout. What are these? Do they involve fish and frying? It looks like, it is salt cod fritters. Okay. Here is Gardens of Lorraine Avocado. Main dishes. Quivanian mussels. I don't know how to say the name of that case. Okay, Nenya, cod and coconut curry. Here's an Avari venison tagine. Ooh. I see something that looks like a fruit cobbler, but the biscuit on top is so golden. It's Orome's venison pie. Pardon me, it's venison. There are lots of deer in the Lord of the Rings books. Okay. Rivendell roast lamb. Are you getting hungry for dinner yet? Those of you just joining us, we are looking through the Elven cookbook by Robert Tousley Anderson. I almost said Adams. Here's a chapter on hunting and gathering with the elves. Feasting and sharing. Egladil zucchini fritters. Nandor barbecued chicken, Belgair, I hope I said that right, barbecued mackerel. So this is a pop culture cookbook with some illustrations as well. I wish it had more photographs because the photos are stunning. It is $19.99 on Amazon Live today. Let me know if you have any questions about this book. I will put it back so we can continue enjoying looking at it. Thought I would mention my flameless candles that you can see up here at the top. These are by a company called Jen Swin. They have a battery compartment down here. They came with a remote control so I can set the timer or make them glow brighter or dimmer. I always keep them on the brightest setting. It's a cute little Nordic red and white deer design. And it comes in 3 different sizes, or a set of 3, and staggered. And they're cute for decorating, and they're great for dorm rooms or children's rooms where you can't have a real flame. And they're very cozy looking. They maybe don't give enough light to be a nightlight to help you find your way to the bathroom, though. Okay, let's go backwards. I have a couple really heavy books I'm not going to be able to hold up and talk about for long because they're so heavy it's going to hurt my back and my arm. But the 13th edition of the Betty Crocker cookbook came out very recently. It is on sale 10% off today, $29.25. That's a pretty good deal for a cookbook with how many hundreds of pages? 703 pages. Wow. Completely revised with 375 new recipes. My family, when I was growing up in the 70s and 80s and 90s, cooked almost exclusively out of Betty Crocker cookbooks. So this is like home food for me. Shona says, I love those battery candles. So much safer and good for power outages. Yes, Shona, do you have power or are you on your phone that you charged? I have so many Seattle friends that don't have power right now. And lots of snow. Snow just wipes us out. And I typically keep a real candle burning in my living room at night while I'm watching TV, just in case the power goes out, because it can out here. We had a big snowstorm. And that way I'd be able to get over to the candle to find my emergency flashlights and all that kind of stuff. One time I was taking a shower and the power went out and it was pitch black and I had to turn the water off and like crawl out the door to find my towel. Sorry for the mental image. This is the Betty Crocker revised brand new edition. And it's from the library and they want it back. And if you are a new cook or a newlywed, this is a great way to learn how to cook besides watching YouTube videos, obviously, because they have everything you need to get started. And notice how they have colored tabs on the pages to help you find your way through the chapters. This is comprehensive. Any possible American food you want to make at home. It's going to teach you how to do it, give you the recipe and give you some tips and kind of teach you why you're doing things the way that you're doing. And there's, of course, lots of desserts. They're even teaching you how to smoke some of your foods, meats. Lots of meaty. As a vegetarian, I still find plenty of recipes in here that I can make. I just skip over the meat ones or occasionally make meat for my boyfriend. This is really heavy, so I'm going to put it down now. Shona says we were out of power for 7 hours last night. Very cold. Oh, that's miserable. Were you able to get your fireplace going? This is why I always keep a stack of real firewood and Duraflames. Duraflame doesn't give off heat, very much heat, but it gives off light and keeps you cheerful. And then it helps get the real wood started, but you're not really supposed to burn a Duraflame and real wood at the same time. But I do all the time. It's fine. Just to have a fire extinguisher nearby. Since you're here, Shona, one of these days I'm going to be playing this Game of Life Marvelous Mrs. Maisel edition on my Amazon show. Let me know a night when you can watch and help do that. That'll be fun. I still haven't finished watching even the first season of Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. I'm behind. Okay, let's do all of our giant cookbooks at once. Shona says, oh my God, I can't wait to play. Yes, and I'm waiting for Amazon to get Bridgerton Monopoly. Right now, you cannot buy Bridgerton Monopoly on Amazon. When you can, so that I can put it in my carousel and sell them as we play, we'll be playing that online as well. All right, let's look through the Ina Garten Go-To Dinners cookbook that just came out just in time for Thanksgiving. As long as I can find it, 2 rave reviews. I always love her cookbooks, and I love watching her shows because I'm a visual learner and she just makes it so easy to cook. But let's check out her new cookbook. It is on sale, 40% off on Amazon Live today. It's $20.98. Here she is, looking cheerful as usual. And photographs by Quentin Bacon, her regular photographer. Here's the table of contents that I don't need reading glasses to read because Ina remembers that us old ladies in our 50s need glasses. Drinks and apps, breakfast for dinner, light dinners, family dinners, vegetables, and sides. I use this to help me cook my Thanksgiving sides, actually. And a desserts chapter. We do a quick flip through. Gorgeous, gorgeous, delicious. Ooh, ooh. I saw potatoes. Oh, she makes everything so simple to cook, too. Okay, we'll go through a little bit more slowly. Bourbon Arnold Palmer's, what Shona and I might be drinking together in the summertime when we're not drinking wine. Watermelon Cosmopolitan. I better skip ahead out of the drinks chapter. I love that she starts the cookbook with the drinks. Goat cheese toasts. Roasted vegetables with jammy eggs. I feel like jammy eggs are polarizing. You either like them or you don't. I like them. Garlic and herb butter, make your own. Fancy. English cream scones, or as the English would say, scones. How'd I do, Shona? You're English. Fresh strawberry rhubarb preserves, if you have time and energy to make those at home. Vanilla coffee shakerato. I'm going to keep jumping ahead. Here is her ravioli and brodo soup, otherwise known as ravioli in broth. I had ravioli for lunch. I learned my lesson, and I eat lunch before looking through cookbooks, because otherwise I'm hungry and I start drooling. Here's a Gruyere omelet. I keep forgetting to stock Gruyere in the house, or I would make that tomorrow. I'm not going out in 7 inches of snow to go to the store. I'm going to eat what I have on hand. Winter greens with Stilton and hazelnuts. Greek orzo salad. A beautiful heirloom tomato and blue cheese salad that makes me sad because it's months until we get really good fresh heirloom tomatoes. Creamy eggs with lobster and crab. We're in the light dinners chapter. Let's go ahead to the next chapter, family dinners. Creamy chicken thighs with lemon and thyme. I miss my herb garden, who was right outside my kitchen, and I could grab my herbs. Hasselback kielbasa. Summer skillet with clams, sausage, and corn. Mushroom bolognese. Those of you just joining us, we're looking through Go-To Dinners, the newest cookbook from Ina Garten, the Barefoot Contessa. Asparagus, cacio e pepe, with cheese and pepper. Honey roasted delicata squash could have been a great Thanksgiving side, but I couldn't find any delicata squash, so I didn't make this. The market near me is a little bit limited in winter. Roasted fingerling potatoes and almost any green vegetable. And let's go to the next chapter, panettone bread pudding. That's very Christmassy. Vanilla pound cake. I think I would use a box mix for that because I'm lazy. Rum raisin ricotta ice cream. Now that I would make. And Beatty's chocolate cupcakes. I don't know who Beatty is, but I'm sure she talks about that. All right, that is the Go-To Dinners. That is your preview of the newest Ina Garten cookbook. I see that we have people watching on Facebook and YouTube that haven't said hello yet. Don't be shy. Be sure to drop a comment. Let us know where you're watching from and what you're making for dinner tonight. My dinner tonight is going to be a stir fry. Okay. Next, oops, I backed out of the app like I always do. Preppy Kitchen, my favorite cooking YouTuber, John Cannell or Cannell. I've actually never heard him say his last name, so I'm going to say John. Preppy Kitchen. He is awesome. His YouTube channel is phenomenal. I so enjoy it. Every time he posts a video, I'm like, drop what I'm doing and go watch it. So Preppy Kitchen is his recipes for seasonal dishes and simple pleasures. Let's do a quick flip through, and then I'll go explore the table of contents. Ooh, I see some good stuff. Oh, it's seasonal. The chapters are by season. Great. Summer at the end. Special projects, eggnog. Oh, we must be in winter. So as you can see, not every recipe has a photo, but that's okay. Special projects. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Simple, sophisticated recipes is what he specializes in. Seasonal dishes and simple pleasures. He's adorable. Fall, winter, spring, summer. Okay. Fall, which we just left. It is winter now. When we're all suffering from power outages from snow, it's now officially winter, even though tomorrow is December 1st. How about a chai babka with your coffee or tea in the morning? Apple butter. I probably wouldn't make my own when I can buy it from Trader Joe's, but some of you have more energy than I do. Persimmon fennel salad. Beautiful. I wonder if I can get persimmons here in the middle of nowhere. I might. Ooh, herb stuffed pork roast. For those of you that eat pork, how good does that look? Let me keep going. Oh, a beautiful pie. I'm guessing apple, but I might be wrong. It is, oh, it doesn't say. What? That can't be. Hang on. It's a cake. It's a pie. Excuse me. Spiced apple pie with brandy creme anglaise. I have some brandy in the house. I should try making brandy creme anglaise. And if I mess up, it's still going to be delicious. It just might be the wrong texture. A poached pear tart tatin, very autumnal. Let's jump to the winter and see what he has us cooking in winter. Oh, goat cheese shakshuka, a hot wintry breakfast. Yum. Very comforting. Good way to start your morning. I started my morning with boring oatmeal, caramelized garlic, and charred quiche. Citrus confetti marmalade. Make your own. There is something about citrus in winter, especially after the holidays when you've been eating so much fattening foods. Then you have some fresh citrus. Here's a browned butter and sage cornbread. I often end up accidentally browning my butter, and then I have to use it in a different recipe. I'd love to make my own white cheddar and rosemary dinner rolls. Katie's on. Hello, Katie. She loves shakshuka. I tried to go live. I didn't realize you were going to be here. Oh, would you like to join my stream? Would you like me to send you a StreamYard link? You were going to be Cookbook Divas. You can. All right. Jump on in. Sure, I'd love to have a pal. Come on in. That'll make it more fun. All right, we're going to have Katie joining us. She was probably like, I'm going to do a live stream. Wait, someone's hogging the channel. How dare she? Well, I'm just waiting for her to come on into the green room. We'll keep looking at Preppy Kitchen. Crab cake latkes with garlic caper aioli. Woo! Let's keep looking. That's an interesting winter. I would think that was summer. Oh, he's making his own homemade pasta. Yum. Cacio e pepe with cavatelli pasta. Yum. I don't have any cavatelli in the house. Let me grab my headphones and turn my sound up.
Sorry.
No, that's funny. It means we're good to go. And you switched your backdrop, and I see some cute Christmas decorations in the back. Yay. I was just looking through Preppy Kitchen.
Ooh.
It's seasonal, and I was looking through the winter chapters.
Oh, that's awesome.
My headphones are tangled up. Bear with me. Let me mute myself.
No, you're good. Hello, everybody. Didn't mean to disrupt this awesome stream. Hopefully everybody's having a good day today. I need to get on my Amazon Live channel right now, too. I think we're almost there. Sorry, Gary. You are muted. Yeah. There
you
we
have
go.
Stuff in your carousel that we're not going to be able to see.
That's okay. We can, I mean, when you're finished with this one, we can do more.
Or
if
I'll
you want to.
And you can hop back on or something.
Sure. Yeah. Sounds good.
You could always just take over the well, I'm not sure how that works. Yeah, let's find out. Beef tenderloin with miso honey caramel. And,
Let's put you
what?
solo here. Oh,
Desserts.
that looks
Mhm.
amazing.
And, whoa, I had to look at this. A chocolate peppermint bark cake.
That's a great idea.
Mm-hmm. So eggnog. Oh, shirred eggs with leeks, spring herbs, and Gruyere. That's the spring chapter.
Oh,
So this is Preppy Kitchen, and luckily this is not a library book, and I get to keep it forever.
that's awesome.
Yes. So I was going to just briefly mention how important this cookbook is. It does not have illustrations, so it's not worth like looking through page by page. This is the classic historic book on Italian cooking, which back when it came out 30 years ago, everybody knew how to make spaghetti, and that was about it, everybody in America. And so you would buy this cookbook and learn how to cook amazing foods. It is the gold standard. Alan's in the house. Hi, Alan.
Hello.
Glad to have you by. Do you have a pasta joke for us? I like Alan. He always keeps it clean. So there's tons of recipes in here. I'm just open to the gelato chapter. There's the chimney sweeps gelato, egg custard gelato, banana and rum gelato, something called frullati, fresh fruit whips, black and white macerated grapes, black grape gelato, prune gelato, strawberry gelato. This is just, there's so much going on. Stuffed pizza. The dessert chapter is this big. It's huge. This is just the ultimate reference for Italian cooking. This is a library book that I have to take back tomorrow. Hopefully there won't be 7 inches of snow on the ground.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
It's 21 degrees. So
yeah,
it will be ice. I'm scared to drive.
Please don't drive in the ice. We got a bunch of snow too.
I'm sure that the librarian will understand. This is a very small town. I can call her at home and be like, hey.
Exactly.
Oh, Alan, you never disappoint. Alan says those that forget the pasta are doomed to reheat it.
Oh boy.
That's painfully bad.
I love it.
So Shona has joined us, but her phone is going to die because they lost power for 7 hours last night and they were cold.
Oh my God.
And I'm hoping that Shona already heard that Christine McVie from Fleetwood Mac died today at age 79.
Oh my God.
Moment of silence. Shona and I love listening to Fleetwood Mac when we're on long road trips to wine country.
I like listening to Fleetwood Mac too.
I know. So I'm not too excited about the Great American Recipe Cookbook, so I'll look through it pretty quick. It's regional cuisine and family favorites from the hit TV show, and since I didn't watch the show, I'm like, what's going on? I don't know. It's 100 recipes from the contestants, Tiffany Derry, Leah Cohen, Graham Elliott, and Alejandro Ramos. I never watched the show. It was on PBS. I don't know how I missed it.
Yeah.
It's Ben Bella Books. So let's just flip through.
Here, I can solo you again.
Flipping through. Good. You can be on troll alert for me.
Sure, I can definitely
So far,
do that.
so good.
Oh, that's good.
I saw pork noodle soup. I saw some good photos. Wow. Spicy cauliflower zuppa toscana.
Oh,
With
man.
crusty garlic bread. Wait, maybe I'm more excited about this book than I thought. Pasta e fagioli.
Oh.
Pasta and bean soup. And I actually have to make pasta and bean soup tonight because I bought several packages of those Hearst beans.
Oh, yeah.
They come with a ham seasoning packet. Since I'm vegetarian, I just toss it over my shoulder or put it in my boyfriend's food. So I need to make bean soup because then I'll have leftovers. They have a handheld chapter. Spam banh mi with barbecue shrimp chips. Okay. I like this big font. Mexican style limeade.
Yum.
Tri-tip tacos. Family dinners chapter. Let's check out what they think a family dinner is. Oh, yeah. Hungarian chicken paprikash with dumplings.
Oh, yum.
Chicken congee. Congee, how do you say that?
I think it's congee.
Congee, okay. Southwestern char siu barbecue ribs. So this is all sorts of different cultures coming together in this great American cookbook. I love it. Back to school fried rice.
Yes, that's awesome.
I am making fried rice and stir fry tonight. Old school mac and cheese for a crowd. Yes, please. And let's do just a couple more. Oh, there's a brunch chapter. Chicken and waffle sandwiches. And then you serve some fruit kebabs so you feel like you're being healthier. Yeah. And shakshuka again with chive flatbread. I think every cookbook I'm looking through today has a shakshuka.
It looked like it had olives in it for a second. I don't know.
I don't know. But here's an almond and oat fig tart.
Ooh.
Or I should say almond and oat fig tart. It needs to have a pause in there. And I don't know how to say torrejas, Spanish-style French toast with anise syrup and cranberry and white chocolate oatmeal cookies.
Oh
Okay, that's better than I thought. I am actually impressed. Great American
amazing.
recipe cookbook. Now I got to go look up that show.
Yeah.
Okay. You missed the Elvin cookbook and the Grimm's cookbook, but I think you saw them the other day on our show, but you did not see this one.
Okay.
Noma
I'm
2.0.
excited. Whoa.
Yeah. I'm not going to be able to hold this up for very long.
Yeah, that's huge.
This is a whole bunch of different chefs that contributed recipes, I guess.
Whoa.
I don't know what's happening in this book. It's vegetable, forest, ocean. It is, I think, Scandinavian cooking. And it starts off with a beautiful, unusual barn or something. Okay, it's really heavy. Let's do a quick flip through and then I'll go back slowly. It's so big.
Whoa. Wow, and the art is very minimalist. Or
yes.
Sorry,
Beautifully plated foods.
Yeah.
Artistic photography, perhaps a bit pretentious, but last time I looked through this and hurt my back doing so, I saw stuff I wanted to cook and eat. This is not it. This is a noble fir cone on the cob. No, thank you. I do have noble firs in my backyard, but I'm not going to cut them down to eat this. Okay, guys, this is a very pretentious cookbook. Chocolate covered moss.
Oh, wow.
Reindeer marrow fudge.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's very creative and beautifully plated. I don't know what kind of chapter I'm in. Okay, here's something I would eat. Preserved crab apples and autumn leaf. I'm assuming the leaf is the garnish and you don't eat it, but I haven't read the cookbook. Seaweed flatbread.
That's beautiful.
This is shaping up to be the most unusual cookbook I've looked through besides Salvador Dali's. Apple and trout roe. Look how I love how they cut through the apple to serve the roe inside it. Oops, part of the cookbook fell out that I owe back to the library. Here's a cod roe waffle. Look at the beautiful presentation.
Beautiful.
With some kind of pickled items around it. I see pickled garlic and pickled cucumbers. Barbecued king crab. Ooh. Langoustine and Douglas fir. And frozen kombucha salad. So that's just giving you a little interesting look at this very creative book. Roast waterfowl and foraged plate.
Be careful.
I'm just gonna hold up a rose hip berry dumpling. So this would be a very fancy restaurant where your plate is like $35 and then it's a bite that big. But it would be an experience. Everyone would want to go once.
Yes, absolutely.
That giant cookbook is 27% off, leaving it at a still very expensive $54, but you can see why it needs to be. It's massive.
Wow.
Let's look through the beautiful Donna Hay, Christmas Feasts and Treats. She's Australian, so I've been wondering if her December recipes are like fresh caught fish with avocado and corn on the cob. I don't know. Because they don't get to have a snowy white Christmas. I already started. This is one of those cookbooks where the introduction is minimal, if it even exists. Here's the introduction. 1 page. Woo, we're done.
Nice.
Yay.
Perfect.
Thank you. Feasts. Okay. Starters. She gets right into the chapters. This is brie and caramelized onion tarts.
Oh, No.
Katie, did you eat lunch 2 hours ago and you're hungry?
Yes, I'm always hungry.
Warm lemon olives. That would be a great cocktail party appetizer. Prosciutto crostini with pickled cherries. Beetroot tart with whipped feta.
Wow.
So this cookbook is a little artsy. I'm not going to say pretentious on this one, but it is food you'd like to eat. Coconut chicken summer rolls. Even though this is winter feast and treat. Yep. Let me skip ahead. Look at this beautiful labneh with pistachios and pomegranate. That's very Middle Eastern. Whoa. It's a very tiny font. I better get my glasses. It's apple, maple, and miso glazed ham. That could be your Christmas dinner.
Yum.
Wow. Poached turkey breast with lemon and thyme gravy. Let's just flip through for the rest. Ooh,
very photo forward.
vegetables.
I like it.
Yes. Some gorgeous ideas in here. Her desserts are always just stand out. That's what I call a surprise inside cake, but she calls it a Pandoro and vanilla baked Alaska.
Ooh.
What's Pandoro?
I don't know.
That
It's
takes
beautiful.
a lot of work to weave it like that. It is a raspberry sweetbread wreath. Wow. Okay. And a tiramisu ice cream cake. And this is a fig and caramel trifle. That would have been good for Thanksgiving dessert after the pie, of course. I think she went really crazy on the desserts chapter, but I am not complaining. It's like half the book.
Yeah, it is.
Wow. Ooh, and some breads, festive breads.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
And you could make them with gluten-free flour. You could still participate. Wow, this is pretty impressive. Donna Hay, Christmas feasts and treats. This would be a fantastic holiday gift for the baker in your life, especially. It is on sale, 9% off, $36.49 today on Amazon Live. Katie, what are you making for dinner?
Well, TikTok is one of our favorite places for recipes right now. I hate to admit it, so we're making a gochujang noodle dish that takes like 2 seconds.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty odd. Soup season too. Noodles and soup are like perfect right now.
I'm in the mood for noodles. In fact, I'm going to torture you with this noodle worship cookbook.
Yes.
Whoops! I just dropped half my cookbooks on the floor because I'm using my tippy ladder.
Oh no.
Okay. Alan says I had to start cooking supper watching you. Haha, what are you making, Alan?
Oh, goodness. Yum.
Noodle worship. Easy recipes for all the dishes you crave. Tiffany and Lerone Thompson, creators of @Noodle Worship, the Instagram sensation. Oop, I better put myself up front. Sorry.
I got it. No, you're good. Yeah.
Okay, table of contents. Italian-inspired pasta, Asian-inspired noodles, American, Southern, and Southwestern comfort food, delectable oven-baked pasta, yum, and flavor-packed soups and pasta salads. Let's just do a quick flip.
Oh.
It's killing me.
Why?
It's just like, oh my God, it's just so...
I think noodle cookbooks are probably like my Achilles heel. They're just...
I think you need this one, and it's on sale. It's 9% off. It's $20.99.
Man,
I have to take it back to the library. Creamy chicken noodle soup. That's what you need after plowing snow or shoveling today.
Yes.
They call this a BLT fusilli salad, served cold. No, we need hot food. Cheesy baked mustaccioli. Why?
I know, this is evil.
This is the food torture channel. Gnocchi with sausage and spicy pomodoro. And I'm guessing that you're making the pomodoro yourself and not opening a jar like I lazily do. Spicy sausage lasagna. That's what I should make for Bob. He has a lasagna weakness. In fact, before we started dating, I would serve lasagna every other Friday when I had those movie parties. And he would always take the leftovers home because he was one of our bachelors. And that's probably how he fell in love with me, as I went through his stomach with lasagna.
Oh, cute. I love that.
4 cheese, broccoli, pappardelle.
Oh, yum.
Did I see Creole? Easy fried chicken mac and cheese. That's just evil. That's just wrong.
Yeah.
Creole shrimp and sausage Alfredo.
Oh, Creole Alfredo is definitely the best.
shrimp pad thai.
Yum.
I don't usually make pad thai at home. I want to. Oh, green onion oil noodles.
Oh, that's probably really easy to make too.
Okay. Alan is making fettuccine. Oh, what kind of pasta can make all your wishes come true? Fettuccine.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry I read that backwards and messed up your joke, Alan.
Oh, it's still funny. It's still pretty good.
He's making tilapia because he doesn't have time to cook noodles. I know.
Oh.
Fiery ramdon.
Oh, yum.
Bang bang shrimp noodles.
Oh,
Shanghai noodles. Oh, nice and thick.
beautiful.
Marcel's garlic pepper ramen. I have to stop looking at these because now I want to cry. Noodle worship. Oh, I have to eat boring stir fry with like vegetables on top of rice and no noodles.
I know.
God.
Oh God, I want noodles now so bad. Oh, so good.
I had to borrow Forest Feast Mediterranean from the library because I just moved here and I unpacked what I thought was all my cookbooks, couldn't find my copy, and I can't be without it because I love Mediterranean food. I love vegetarian food, and I'm a visual learner. So this is probably my top number 2 favorite cookbook. The Forest Feast Mediterranean by Erin Gleason. I'm sure a lot of you that are watching us on YouTube have already seen this and been familiar with it. So I'm just going to flip through really fast.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Look how gorgeous. And she does the illustrations herself. And then the recipes, I love it. They show you what it's going to look like when you're done, if you're lucky, and the ingredients that you need in little pictures that she drew.
Yeah, that's cool.
And how much you need of it with her cute little handwriting. Hello. The Ascended Artist is over on YouTube. They say, bonjour, what's cooking? And I adore your bookshelf. Thank you. Yes, it's full of goodies. It's a bookshelf ladder, but I just dropped half the cookbooks off of it because it doesn't have a back to hold them up. So I have to be more careful. We're looking through the Forest Feast Mediterranean. We are drooling over the recipes. So colorful. It really is. I mean, Mediterranean food is more tropical than the Pacific Northwest where Katie and I live. So, of course, all these recipes are vibrant vegetables and summer type foods. So I have to just do the best I can to source some fresh fruits and produce here in the middle of the frozen Northwest and trying to cook these recipes. It's on sale today, 53% off.
Oh my God.
$18.79. Yes.
Wow. That would be a great gift.
Yeah. Those of you that still like to cook with paper cookbooks. I know Katie's using a TikTok recipe tonight.
No,
that is totally okay. No, nothing wrong with that. So do we have any Great British Baking Show fans here? I'm guessing we do.
Me.
This is the new Bliss on Toast book by host Prue Leith. And it's making me look orange.
What is it does. Is the cookbook actually orange or is it a red? Okay.
It's orange and my shirt is red and it just looks horrible together and it's making my skin look see, I have nice pale skin.
I think it's great.
It's on sale, 14% off, $22.49. It came out like a month and a half ago. I was shocked that this little library already had it available. Cheese and eggs, vegetarian and vegan, fish, meat and poultry desserts, and Keen Cooks. So let's just flip through.
Oh, wow.
Lots of stuff on toast. And to be clear, I didn't see the word shingle even once anywhere in this cookbook. Those of you that are old enough to know what that refers to are laughing right now. Or those of you from the military. So one more quick flip through.
Oh my God, it's a beautiful cookbook.
It is. It's stunning. Very nicely photographed. And I like that they have a different dish towel or some kind of background every time. Beautiful presentation. This is pâtés and spreads on crisp bread. Old-fashioned anchovy toast sticks with pear pickle. I've never pickled a pear. Now I want to try. And that's hard to say. Carrie picked a peck of pickled pears. Potted shrimp, we would say jarred or tinned over here, with pickled fennel on whole wheat toast. Peking duck with pomegranate on a soft roll. Well, that's not toast, but okay, I'll give it to you. Bliss on Toast by Prue Leith. Shona says a great British classic is baked beans on toast. Now that sounds good. That's what I should have for dinner instead of stir fry, but I need some veggies. That could be my breakfast tomorrow. I think I will. So we looked through the Brothers Grimm. Oh, we didn't look through Serious New Cook. So Katie, why don't you show us something while I hide myself on camera and dig for it on the floor where I dropped it? No pressure.
Sure. No pressure. I don't have anything in this carousel that you can grab, I don't think. But
It's okay.
Oh, goodness gracious. But here's a little sneak peek of things that you will, because I'm going to stream right after this. Maybe Carrie will join me for this one too. But I have a bunch of Christmas items, and I'm going to focus more on advent calendars on our following stream, which will probably be in, I would imagine, like 5 to 10 minutes. But what we have, I have like Christmas advent calendars. Watch all my awesome plushies fall to the ground and everything's falling apart. Look at me go. So we have different advent calendars. Here's one that I actually haven't looked through in a while. I'm really excited about this because we can finally open our advent calendars and enjoy them. I love the tea ones because I don't know. I like the ones that you can actually use. Some of the little knick-knacky advent calendar, like they're fun, but at the same time, I feel bad because most of them, at least in my house, they don't last forever. Sometimes the knickknacks go away, but with like tea and candy or food or even jams, you can use them, as, every single day and enjoy it. So that's what my focus is going to be on our following stream after this one. So make sure to stay tuned. Give us a follow for that so you'll be notified of when we stream next time. Did you find your cookbook, Carrie?
I did. I picked a bunch of them off the floor.
Oh, sorry. That looks fun.
This one was sent to us by the publisher. They were hoping we would look through it, so I obediently am because we like getting free stuff. This is Serious New Cook. It's by a set of sisters, Leah Sue Quiroga and Cami Kim Lin. Recipes, tips, and techniques. The publisher is Rizzoli. I'm going to do a quick flip through here. Oh,
yeah,
here in center. Okay, thank you.
I gotcha.
Oh,
there we go.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love that they have a giant font for the titles so I can read it without my dorky glasses. Ooh.
And step-by-step photos for some recipes too is nice.
This I want to make this weekend. Puff pastry topped mushroom pot pie. Oh. And I have mushrooms and I have puff pastry, so I'm good to go, but I don't have any fresh herbs. I'll have to go to the store if the snow lets up.
Yes. Oh.
I see some step-by-step photos. Green tortilla soup looks amazing. Tomato bisque, chicory salad. And I end up having to make a lot of my own soups because I am vegetarian. And even if I ask a restaurant, is your vegetable soup vegetarian? They're like, sure. And I'm like, well, then why does it taste like chicken broth? So I'm scared to order it at restaurants because some people don't realize like just because it doesn't have chunks of chicken doesn't mean it's vegetarian. If you use chicken broth, it's not.
Right.
So Serious New Cook. Let me look at the chapters for you really quick. Wow, there's a lot going on. A great start, puff daddies, berry compote, handmade arepas, crispy potatoes, fritteri pancakes. And I wanted to point out, when they have a sub area like this, handmade arepas, they have 3 different recipes for them. The crispy potatoes, they give you crispy potato pancakes or crispy smashed potatoes with fried herbs or crispy fried potato cubes. So you could also use this as one of those leftover use-up cookbooks where, oh, I have some potatoes left over from my other recipe. What could I do with them now?
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. And I see a lot of pot pies in here, which is awesome, and some fritters. So that's Serious New Cook. And all of these cookbooks you'll see me go through, or Katie, on our YouTube channel, which you can find at youtube.com/cookbookdivas. And we'll look at these in more depth and more slowly so you can learn more about them.
Thoroughly enjoy.
When you are on YouTube, if you want to check out the cookbooks, we always have affiliate Amazon links below in the description. Here on Amazon, it's below us in our carousel. If you're on Facebook, you got to come over to YouTube or our podcast or our website to find the links to click on. So next, I just was going to flip quickly through Ottolenghi Flavor because it is on sale. It is 39% off, $21.52. And I love it because it's vegetarian or vegetable forward.
And it's easy too.
I also can't, oh, it's on the bottom. It is a stunningly beautiful cookbook, and when I saw it at 39% off, I knew I had to feature it in this stream. We'll just flip. There's a lot of recipes. It's very comprehensive. Alan says, ooh, no, Shirley Carey hasn't run out of time. Oh, Alan, one of these days I'm going to get you. Thank you for all the laughs, Alan. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And I see a few step-by-steps. And the chapters, it's by Yatam Ottolenghi with Ixta Belfrage. Process, charring, browning, infusing, aging. And then pairing, sweetness, fat, acidity, chile heat. Show the cover, says Anna Raquel over on Facebook. Glad to have you join us. Thanks for your comments. Produce, he teaches us all we want to know about mushrooms, alliums, nuts and seeds, sugar, fruit, and booze. So one more flip through of this gorgeous cookbook.
Oh, wow.
Ottolenghi flavor. It is on sale over on Amazon. $21.52 for this stunning, huge, heavy cookbook. Anna says, thanks. You're welcome. The next one I'm going to look through is Mamacita. It's a library book. I haven't really explored it yet. Recipes Celebrating Life as a Mexican Immigrant in America by Andrea Pons. Alan has to run, helping set up and acting in a fundraiser this weekend. Have a great day. Oh, great. That's nice of you, Alan. I'll see you later. Enjoy your tilapia. So Mamacita. The publisher is Princeton Architectural Press, and they hardly ever publish cookbooks. So when they do, they're fantastic ones, and they've really vetted them. So the chapters are salsas, ensaladas y verduras, sopas, arroz, harinas. Where are the tacos? Carnes, mariscos, and postres. Where are the tacos? That's interesting. Let's do a quick flip. Oop.
Ooh.
Luckily, there's no shortage of Mexican restaurants in my town.
Oh,
so let's check out what she says about where are the tacos. Page 114. Not every Mexican eats tacos. That's true. Okay. Where are the tacos? I didn't intend to exclude tacos. As the cookbook came together, I considered adding a few taco recipes, but hesitated. Here's the truth about tacos. If you want to eat a taco like a Mexican immigrant, you don't need a recipe. Everything can be a taco, says the chef. Growing up, my mom would melt a ridiculous amount of butter on a tortilla, adding cinnamon sugar before rolling it up into the perfect snack. After school, I'd rush home to the fridge, slap sour cream and salt on a tortilla, roll it up, and eat it as fast as I could before my parents could catch me. So that explains why there's no tacos. But there is breaded pork loin chops.
Awesome.
Yes. And steak with guacamole.
Oh, yum.
And pork chops in spicy tomato and poblano sauce. And the fish chapter has fish gratin in scallop shells.
Oh, wow.
That's clever.
That's good.
Ceviche. Shrimp with green salsa.
Yum.
And let's look at just a couple from the beginning. A spicy pickled vegetable. Isn't it funny how every culture on the planet has some kind of pickled vegetables?
Yes.
Zucchini salad. And a cold cucumber soup. That was my mom's favorite, actually. And green chicken pozole. That would be nice on a cold, snowy day.
Oh, yummy.
So that's Mamacita, and I wish I had more time to look through it. But we are working our way through a few more cookbooks before Katie comes back to live stream about her goodies.
Yay!
Modern potluck. This is great. I actually don't get invited to a lot of potlucks. Is that because I'm not a great cook? No, it's going to be my sparkling personality is too off-putting. I don't think people host as many potlucks as they used to. But of course, I'm not part of a religious tradition, so I'm not going to church, which is where most potlucks happen. But this is Beautiful Food to Share by Kristen Donnelly. And one of the things I'm interested in learning how to do, because I don't go to church, is I'd like to know how to cook for a crowd. Because here in Washington State, we have lots of natural disasters like wildfires and floods. And I'd like to be able to help the Red Cross cook meals at the shelters. And you got to cook massive quantities, and I'd have to learn to cook meat. So, okay, that's fine. Beautiful Food to Share. Has a cook's notes, rules of the potluck, snaps, dips, and drinks, main course salads, slow cooked and served hot, the 9 and by 13-inch pan, the casseroles and the like. That is the one I'm most interested in because you can make a casserole quickly, easily. It's comforting and it feeds a whole bunch of people. Supporting roll, salads and sides, baked and savory, sweets and condiments.
Oh, wow.
I see some goodies. Oh,
Yum.
I need to make my own dinner rolls more often. So lots of good stuff in here. Let me just pop in. Every time I look through this, I get more impressed with it. And I am hoping, do I own this one or is it library book? I own it.
Ooh.
That probably means the publisher. No, it's Clarkson Potter. They don't send us cookbooks yet. We hope they will. This is something I wouldn't have thought to make. It's samosa filling stuffed poblanos.
Oh, that's really interesting. I like that.
Late summer vegetable enchilada pie.
Mm.
Oh, well, that looks utterly delicious because I see cheese. It's a smoky squash mac and cheese. That would definitely help feed a crowd. But kids, I don't think would eat a smoky flavor. I don't know. Polenta stuffed with sausage and broccoli. Rabe. And a bunch of salads. Blah, blah, blah. It's winter. I don't want to eat salad right now. But they're beautiful. A vegetarian borscht salad.
Ooh.
So that's modern potluck. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that.
Impressed. And
oh no!
You hear an explosion, avalanche. That almost came close to hitting the power button on my computer. If I disappeared, you'd be like, oh, not again.
No, you'd be fine.
Our final book that I'm going to look through is Sundays with Sophie. It's Bobby Flay cooking for his daughter. There it is. It's on sale. 14% off, $29.99. Easy or Flay family recipes for any day of the week, not just Sunday. We'll flip through this really quick. And I feel like it just came out-ish too recently. Oh, I saw the dessert chapter. And Bobby Flay is all about flavor and grilling and barbecuing, but he can cook other things too, I swear. But I'm seeing a lot of barbecued stuff. So this is his beautiful daughter. Aww. And they cook together. And the book is dedicated to Sophie's mom, my parenting partner, Kate Connolly. That's a nice way of saying, I think, ex-wife. That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Breakfast and brunch, taco sandwiches and flatbreads, pasta, rice, and polenta, chicken, meat, seafood, desserts, salads, blah, blah, blah. The daughter wrote the foreword and said, my dad is an amazing teacher. Oh, tequila cured salmon. Hello.
Whoa. Interesting flavor.
Yeah. Portobello mushroom tacos.
Okay, I'm down. That sounds good.
Ballpark hot Italian sausages. Spaghetti with zucchini and shishito pesto. Shishito. That's a tongue twister. Napa cabbage fried rice.
Yum.
I don't like cabbage. Grilled polenta with balsamic grilled onions. I need to use up some balsamic vinegar. Hey. Fried chicken thighs with buttermilk ranch dressing.
Yum.
I mean, I'm vegetarian, but that looks really good. Korean-style pork lettuce wraps.
Oh, yum.
Shrimp mezza platter. Pita chip chopped salad. Crunchy. Oh, we got to see what this is. Eggplant parmesan. So that is Sundays with Sophie. That is the final cookbook in my giant stack of cookbooks today. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to end this live stream and invite you to come right back in when Katie is going to be our host, and I'm going to sit and help her produce the show.
Oh, yay!
See you in a few minutes.